bitches be lying. Let's go on and get this show popping on this side of the game. Kicking it with Rob. Yo, welcome to another episode of Kicking It With Rob. Today, we got, Drew ain't gonna be here, put it that way. Drew ain't feeling too good. I don't know if y'all know from the last previous shows from Art of Men, that Drew is diagnosed with MS. He ain't feeling too good today, but he all right. He's all right.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? He's just not feeling too good today. But, we do have Roland.
Indeed.
Or Ro, I'm sorry, god damn it.
Big Ro.
We got Big Ro.
G,
You know what
y'all
I'm
need to
saying?
call me.
From the Art of Men on this motherfucker
Yes,
today.
sir.
Hey, look, man. A lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all, when y'all see the Art of Men and know that he the smartest out of all of us.
Here you
Not
go,
all.
bro.
He the smart
Flat
one. We
dog.
dumb in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
dope,
He's
yeah.
real, but
Except
that's
the
proper,
flowers,
dog.
man.
He's real smart. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
He real
Crazy,
smart.
man.
Kyle Wild came through.
Yes,
Kyle
sir.
You know
Wild,
what I'm
Kyle
saying?
Wild,
To fuck
man,
with us,
well
man.
over 100,000.
You
And then
did.
y'all know we got the fabulous Renee in the building.
What up, though, y'all?
The
Listen,
lovely Renee.
it's so nice to have the Art of Men here with us. Thank
Man,
y'all. Hey, y'all, family.
How you
Look,
doing?
we family ties over here.
Family
Hell
ties. You feel me?
I told y'all that I'm gonna have them come through, man. Art Man. You know what I'm saying? Next week I have Cody D and Big Rio.
Right.
Not at the same time, but they'll be coming up. But shit, what's been going on with y'all, man?
Man, ain't too
Y'all
much.
been good?
Man, yes, sir, indeed, man. Feeling good, man. I'm
Feeling
just
good.
honored to be over here, to be real with you. I done crossed over from the Art of Men and Kicking It With Rob. I'm digging it.
Look
you
at this
dig?
energy. I like it.
Hey,
Yes,
man, I'm with
thank
some
you.
good folks, man. So I
Yeah.
gotta reciprocate the energy that I'm feeling, man.
Come
I
on
love
with
it.
it.
I
It's
love
gonna be a good show today. We got
It's
some
gonna
good
be an
topics.
excellent show.
Yeah.
We got some
Yeah.
good topics, man. You know what I'm saying? The previous show, the people on TikTok, goddamn it, kind of was on some, they liked the topic. I'd say that. I ain't gonna say it was controversial. It might have been controversial, but it was a good topic. So, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna continue to bring those to you guys.
And
You know
thank
what
y'all
I'm
for
saying?
tuning in and watching. So
Real
thank
talk.
y'all. Appreciate it. The comments and everything. Thank you.
Yeah, I love
And
all
y'all
the
follow
feedback
me.
and everything.
Follow me. I'm trying to go live on TikTok. God damn it.
Yeah.
Please do it. Because it's gonna be other shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Yeah.
But look, we're gonna hit this first topic up for the day, man, for real. And the question is liking your partner just as important as loving your partner?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you got it's I mean
And those are two different
it's
dynamics.
two different dynamics.
Yeah, it
and you
is.
need one to have the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes, you
saying?
do.
Because I believe you got to like them first to love them. But once you love them, you got to go back to the like type side of the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So-
because I think about so sometimes I feel like people jump into things they don't get a chance to really get to know each other first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to really get a chance to know if I like this person seriously. So they'll like sometimes I think it sound old, but sex, can kind of confuse things
Yeah,
with people
right.
sometimes. So you may think that I love this person, but you didn't even really finish getting to know them to know if you really like them. So I think it's different. You have to have, I want you to like me. I always say that. Like, I want, of course, in my relationship, it should be love. That should be a given.
Right.
But do you like who I am? So that's how I think that, like, if I'm down, if I'm the type of person I'm upbeat. So, you make me laugh, make me smile. Somebody, to go through the motions with. So do you like your person that you're with? And I don't think a lot of people do.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
So-
that's a deep subject, and I agree with you too on like having sex kind of speed up the whole process. You know what I'm saying? And now we're acting as if we're in love now when we're still getting to know each other. So I believe that it's important to have both, and both of them go with each other to make anything work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I think not liking somebody, even though you loving them, over time can make you kind of almost fall out of love and even into contempt type mode. Like, I don't like this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're this close, especially if you living with him, man. Like, that's some, you know what I mean, serious type issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you said, it could get to that
It
where
could
they
get to
it could
that.
get ugly where they just it turned to a anger. Now I dislike you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because they didn't take the time to get to know them, to like them first. Because they, you know, I always, you know, sometimes I think like these characteristics been there for people. You know, I am who I am for the most part. You know, you do grow, you know, as through life. But however, who you are at the core,
Right.
pretty much is that's what it is.
Right.
So if a person, if you skip that process to really get to know a person, I don't think the loving is really going to have that much weight. Because like you just said, I can dislike you now.
But does that coincide with like people that have been married for so long and they say we ain't had sex in a whole year? Is that where that comes into where I don't really like you, but we're in love?
That's what I was about to say. Right. So you can love being around somebody. You can fall out of love with what they do for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But what I was about to say too was you can like how the person satisfy you, but you don't love them.
Right.
And that shit can flip around. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that can kind of make you stay in that relationship because what you just said.
Yeah. I like that this bitch give me some good head.
Right.
She's done me off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I
really like
what
that.
she do for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got a person that you may love.
That's not per se fulfilling that fantasy. You know what I'm saying? But I loved it. I love her.
Yeah.
But
I go above and beyond.
yeah, definitely.
But her mouth ain't
what her mouth
ain't
is.
kissing Grammy mouth.
Yeah, it's not that washing machine.
You know?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on spin.
I'm just using that example.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, this is things, and it can go vice versa with
women.
women. You know what I'm saying?
He could be spending all kind of cash, and she like that, you know.
Cuddling, but he ain't blowing your back out like how he needs to.
But then, so sometimes when you think about it that way, are you doing yourself a disservice if you stay in a relationship and it's only like certain things you like this, but you don't like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you doing yourself a disservice because you kind of like you're not getting to fully?
What's the alternative to doing that, though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you don't do that, like, you stuck with dealing with what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even that love that you feel from that person, I'm not saying go outside of that and do what you do, but I think as we get older, certain things come into play. It's not about sex. It's like, damn, who is gonna shove that needle in you when you need that person that love you? You know what I'm saying? Who is gonna fluff that pillow when you can't move right? That person that love you. And what's more important to you, like getting your back blown out, a good head, or you know what I'm saying, a person that's gonna really be there. I think all that come into play. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Can you grow to like somebody again though? How does that work?
I think those cycles is interchangeable.
Yeah.
I really do. I think you can. It's ideal if it's a person that you love and like, but I don't think that's always the case. If I do love you, some type of scenario can come back around to where we feeling each other again. I'm liking you right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the love never faded. I always love you.
Right.
I didn't like you during this period.
Right.
But I do like you now.
Right.
I always loved you. I
Right.
think those cycles is interchangeable.
Yeah. Because I believe in my bad. Damn.
No, you good. You good.
Because I believe in moments. You know what I mean? I
dog.
believe people have bad moments to where it kind of judges where you feel like she really acting like a right now. You know what I'm saying? But you don't understand the moment she's going through.
Right.
To put her there, you know what I'm saying? And maybe she's asking you, like, why you not helping me? Because you see me every day going through it, but you allow me to stay in this mindset, you know?
Yeah.
And you could try to help me.
Yeah.
So at some point, we got to look at ourselves like it's not just her tripping. Maybe it's something I'm not doing and I'm not paying attention.
It's always a cause and effect.
Yeah, so,
Always.
Yeah, it's always cause and effect, but the like. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to word this right. I'm trying to get it right. I think that if you love somebody, the likeness should always be there.
Should always be there.
Should always be.
It should.
It should.
Yeah.
Now I know this shit can go away, but when you love somebody, you should always like them.
Think so. I don't know if I agree with it. I know I have moments where like it's like, man, this bitch is getting on my fucking nerves, dog.
Yeah.
I don't per se like you, but let a motherfucker try
At
something.
the moment.
At
That's
the
a
moment.
moment.
Right.
Just a
See
moment.
what I'm saying? That's
It's
a
just
moment thing.
It's never like a complete type. No, it's only moments.
Well,
Yeah.
well, think about this. That's another spin. What about I love some of my family, but I don't like them.
Hell yeah.
So I don't mess with them. So it's like the love.
It's still
I love
there.
you, but I don't like you, so I won't mess with you. So I kind of believe that you can love somebody without liking them. But I think like for relationships to flourish and to really be beautiful and successful, you have to have both.
I
feel like you have to like this person. Because I think like sometimes when we see relationships but it's some people, I don't know, have y'all ever seen like a couple and they just look like they just really in tune with each other? And then you might see a different couple and it's like it's always friction.
Yeah.
So is it because this couple that's in tune with each other really like who they are as individuals, like the other person? Of course they love them because like we just said, that other couple that's, kind of, always fussing at each other, they love each other too.
Right.
But what makes it different? Is it that the like is missing in one relationship and not the other? Like I just,
you know what? With some couples, I do honestly believe familiarity, like being around each other so long, breeds complacency. Like I'm used to this person, and you're not really appreciating like all the things that they do or them on a basis like, damn, like she doing this or she always do that, so I don't really appreciate it, and you don't realize how special that is. I think sometimes some of that get kind of put into the mix of a relationship type thing, and but when you step back and look at it, you know what I'm saying, from like a bird eye view, like, yeah, this person do this and that for me, like, yeah, they do like me, I like them, you know what I'm saying? That type of girl,
Yeah.
I do see what you're saying too. Like when you see people and they just feel like they belong together. You know what I mean? And then the other one seem like it's forced.
Yeah.
Like I'm here because you got my kids and like we stay in the house together. We really roommates. You know what I mean? But it's I think a lot of that goes to like their relationship with each other, letting each other be themselves. Because you can see them arguing. They both want to have who got the control of the relationship. Who they power, like it's a power shift going on between their relationship, between who has the power. When you in a relationship where the woman allows you to have the power and you making the right decisions, I think it all fits into the same thing. So that's how I look at it.
So look, watch this. Just a question. You know what I'm saying? Are we programmed? Still the same thing. But are we programmed to believe that we supposed to love certain people versus like them? Meaning, when she said something about family members, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because they are cousins, aunties, we might not like them, but we feel like we should love them because they are family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a couple motherfuckers in my family I don't give a fuck about. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah, we just feel guilt. Like, man, that's my family though. Like, yeah.
But they be on bullshit.
They be on some
So you be like,
bullshit.
I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a nigga on the street. I'd have been left your punk ass alone, dog. Like,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you feel obligated because you are family? See, that's the thing. They didn't. I feel like this, like, just because they family, you supposed to love them. Just because, but it's still fuck people out here in the world.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Family or not.
Family or not.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
I think that's kind of like with black people. Because I think white people, they be like, fuck your family. Like, I'm not, you didn't want to be shit, fuck you. Like,
I don't fuck with cousin
they don't
George.
fuck with their, they don't fuck with their kids.
They
Take their
do.
kid out the wheel. You know what I mean? If you don't want to go to this school, like,
You out
we
the
just
wheel.
be like, man, I'm going to ride with you to the end, man. And, I don't know, like, that's just how we was raised, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Family. Like, you got to put up with your cousin that ain't shit, but you got to, you know what I mean?
Should we
still
step up out of that, though?
We need to step into it and expand that shit. In my opinion, we probably need to step into it. If you that's the total end. I'm gonna fuck with you because you're family, but I ain't finna build with you.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Or should we be like, hey, man, I don't fuck with you, but if you got resources and I got resources, I will build with you for the betterment of us.
But can you trust that person, though? Because they ain't want to fuck with you before.
You know what? You can't trust them, but you can trust legality and paperwork, though.
That's
when you have
true.
your shit written together. You know what I mean? Your cash and my cash come together, and we got this with this lawyer. You can't fuck me, and I can't fuck you, but we can grow.
Yeah, I got to make sure that work ethic is there, though, because you got to be on top of your stuff. We ain't just going to do business to build together because we family. You got to, know, you gotta be
Yeah,
about
you
that
damn
action.
Right.
Gotta be
You
about
damn
it.
Yeah,
right.
don't mess me up.
Yeah, you damn right on that. Damn right.
Yeah.
We got to
What
progress.
people got,
with
damn
this.
it, love, like, relationship, family issues, or whatever. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this topic we just talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it can go both ways. It sound the same, but it's different.
It's different.
What's that called? A synonym, homonym?
Synonym.
Not
I
a
ain't been to
synonym.
school
Did you make that? What did you make?
I ain't been to school.
Make it
man.
a word.
made it. What?
Synonym, man. Two words
Okay.
sound the same, but they
So I was
different.
right the first time, right?
Yeah, man.
All right, well, then I graduated. I did know.
We was there together, man. I know he not lying. I seen it, y'all. He did.
Yeah,
walk that boy.
I
Walk
stayed in the
that.
ballpark, goddammit. But yeah, man, y'all let us know what y'all think about that shit right there.
You did.
We gonna hit this other topic up though, right quick before we go into the Kick in the Ride breaking news. That's cool with y'all?
Oh yeah. Let's get it.
Let's go.
I don't know. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? This might be a little deep. You know what I'm saying? But why is feminism
Yeah.
so prevalent
In 2023.
in
Wow.
2023? Probably been going on for longer than that, but
Well, it's been going on for a while, but I was curious as to why it is prevalent now. Like on some, what rights do men have that women don't have, and what are y'all fighting for? It almost seems like at this point, like, you know what? For the years when things weren't even, we want to get on y'all head about that shit. Like, what's the fight for? I see it with different lyrics, even with our entertainers. You see it all over the place, man. It's like, dang, what's the fight for? What's the struggle for? And what's the divide for? Almost like it's just dividing us for nothing.
I see it all the time, and it seems like, you know, it's a great divide, and I can't stand it. And I think the first time I met Roland, I said that to you. I like the bridge. It seems like the conversation between men and women is pushing us further away from each other.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't understand it myself, because for me, when I had told my homegirl, I said I went out the first night we had went out after the show,
Man, that was cool.
and I said it was so nice to be around all you gentlemen, and I got to feel like a lady. I got to feel like to be in my soft space. Like, you told me, don't open no door. You don't touch no
Hell
knob.
no,
I
not
did
with
not.
us.
You know what I'm
Not with
saying?
us,
So it
hell
felt
no.
good. So I don't know what's wrong with.
Is that the problem right there? Like, are do you all not? Well, not you, but are the women not feeling like they're allowed to be in their feminine, or like they don't feel that
I don't
type?
think that women do feel that they can do that. I don't think that they feel it's a safe space for them to be soft, to be feminine. And so I think that it's causing men to look at women in a different view, not really fully understanding all the dynamics or all the layers that she's, you know, has to her. So I wish that men can kind of maybe hear or listen a little more to what we're saying or what we go through, because sometimes women don't even feel protected by men. You know, like just it's so many things I can say, but it has got so to go back to your point of the topic, but I think that it's caused women to say, hey, well, you know, we can be strong, and, you know, well, if a man can do this, I can do that, because it's been pushed that way for so long, and it's kind of like, well, we're here now.
Right.
So we have to do this. So we have to be here. So it's getting stronger and stronger and more, you know, known and bold with it, you know, as the days go on. And I think men don't like it when they see it. So then now, okay, y'all keep saying I can do this like a man. Well, you want to be a man. And, you know, so now it makes men mad. And so it's just, so I don't know how to stop it, but I
mean, you got to look at it. They don't want us to be together. They don't want two strong power couples,
Right.
you know, in the same household with, you know, handling our own business, you know. The narrative is like we got to beef with y'all, you know. Men ain't there for y'all. He a no good father. He don't take care of his kids. He don't take care of his girl, you know. Then it's the angry black woman, you know what I'm saying? You get that all the time. So the whole narrative always going to be running around, but it stops with us, you know what I mean? Yeah. And we got to push it now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We can't let them tell our story. We got to tell our
Right.
story.
absolutely.
So we need to be more in line in our communities and be more like, You know, I love a black woman getting her own money and, you know, doing her thing and act as if she can be independent, but she
Right.
also needs a man
Absolutely.
for stability, for love and caring. And,
Right.
you know, we
Love
need
that.
them for nurturing and to raise our kids and help us see life, you know, and be able to stop being so, you know, when we leave the house every morning as a black man, it's dangerous.
Dangerous, dog.
It's dangerous.
It is.
So we need to be able to come home to a black queen and, you know what I mean, be able to relax and talk and be able to, you know what I mean, build and grow. That's what I think.
Yeah. I agree.
In my opinion.
Yeah, bro.
I think I might have said this before, but it was all planned. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that, like, long as I was in school back in the day, and not that they taught this in school, but it was always the man. Women couldn't be in the army. Women couldn't do this and do that. I think all that shit was programmed into the woman's head to make them fight to prove their self that I can do what y'all can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They made it where we can do what y'all can do. We don't need y'all. That shit was all programmed.
Right.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
And now it's at the point where you got the feminist rights and all this type of shit. Now they like, fuck y'all, nigga. The government helped us at the beginning. Now we getting all these rights and shit like that. So we don't need y'all. Y'all done got kicked out of the house. We made it without y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think what happened. That's why I think where we at today with some shit I'm gonna talk about later on too. But I think that's where we at today, because this shit was all planned and programmed into, you know, women's head. You know what I'm saying, to fuck with us. And I think it was only pretty much black community shit.
Yeah, bro. And
You know what I'm saying?
that's really what my question was, more so dealing with our community. Y'all know before 1965, when Lyndon Baines Johnson had the Great Society, we was the highest wed group. We had that. Y'all didn't know that, man?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Hey, straight
Teach me
up.
something.
In 1965, when the man got kicked out of the house under Lyndon Baines Johnson, they called it the Great Society. Prior to that, man, our numbers was insane of us being married, man, us being together. You know, like, it's always some type of outside force that wants to divide us, man. And, like, that'd be my point. I don't want no more interaction, no more interruptions. I say interruptions between us being together, because it's a powerful thing when we is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, we always getting tricked out of our position,
Right.
and she not my enemy.
Exactly.
And I'm not yours. You feel me? Straight up.
Absolutely
Man,
right.
and it's crazy when it, like you just said, dog, when they tell our narrative, it's like we fighting. But when we together, man, we have fun. I fucking love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just hanging
yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Just
yeah.
straight up, it was
Yeah.
not trying to be funny, no sexual, nothing.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
Right. It
you know,
ain't
you
about
were
that.
pretty as hell,
Oh,
you know what I'm
thank you.
saying? But it wasn't none of that
Right,
going on.
right.
We had a
just
good time.
love each other
Yeah,
when
we
we
love each
left
other.
to ourselves. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Because I think they pushing this like they want us to compete with each other.
Yeah, dog.
Like, you seen a couple that compete all the time. Like,
That's
let's just
crazy.
put it all together and let's do
Yeah.
us. Like,
Right.
I shouldn't have to compete with you and
Right.
what you doing. Oh, I gotta do it this way. Like, it
Real
shouldn't be
talk.
that. It should be love, like you said.
Real
But you know,
talk,
they
dog.
telling the story now, and they gonna make it always seem like, because they don't want us together, and that's what we gotta realize. They don't want to
Right.
see two power couples together taking over shit, because they know what'll happen.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm glad we got platforms like this.
Yeah,
Man,
You know, we
that's
can have
right.
these
You ain't
conversations.
lying.
We can make sure we put it out there. We can change the narrative. We can say that we having a conversation. We bringing it together. Like, we off a family.
Yeah.
You know, we flowing with the love around here. You know, we
Like that.
we want to build the community. What hope help
Yeah.
our people
Help our
evolve.
people
Come
evolve.
on now.
See, the thing is, I
Yeah.
think also the conversation of like when a man, like let's say a high value man, and you know a woman like, I got these businesses, I got all this, and he don't want me. It's not that we care about that, because we are providers. So I shouldn't really care what you do in your business
Right,
and
yeah.
all that. Like, I got that covered.
Right.
So it's not like I'm competing with you. I ain't seeing you because you doing something and you could take over my thing. It's nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just that being known as a provider, that all that other stuff, it don't mean that much to me. When you take care of my kids, are you a nurturer? Is your mentals right? You know what I mean? It's
Man.
different than, I think women nowadays, they think, I got all these businesses, I got all this money. Why am I still single?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you through. God damn it, nobody give a fuck about that.
Damn, we can't be
We don't care about it.
Y'all don't.
We just want
Right.
you to be a mother and a provider.
Yeah. To do some shit that we can't do.
Yeah,
You know,
that's all
we
you
can
gotta
do that
do.
shit.
That's your only job.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, because you go for the niggas with the coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go for them with the coins to take care of you, but you don't want to do what we need you to do for us. So the nigga with the money, the rich man, he gonna fuck you and leave you alone. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
What
because
he
if you
gonna
don't
do?
know how to act right, because he definitely, and y'all don't get mad at me, ladies, but I feel like there is a lot of us that we think just because we're pretty or beautiful and we can just act any type of way and you can attract whatever type of man. Like, yeah, a man who has money, he may play around with you, but ladies, let's get it together. Let's have something to offer these men. They're not looking. A high value man. I'm not saying I know exactly because I'm working on myself too, y'all. But we definitely want to bring him peace. We want to make sure that we're nurturing. We don't want to bring him drama and stress. We want to have something because he's not checking for our checkbook.
No.
You know, he don't care about none of that. He want to know, can we pretty much cater to him? Yeah. You know, and I hate to say it that way because I know people will be like, "Oh, what she mean cater to him?" But he's gonna love on you so much. Right. He just needs you to be there for him. Right. Yeah. It's not. I don't need you to do nothing. It's not. I don't need you for anything but for me. Right. Be there for me. And so women, sometimes we think like, "Oh, he asking me to cook for him. He asked me." That's too much. But if he providing everything for you, what's the problem?
What's the problem with that?
And before we go into the Kick and Rob news segment, real quick, I just want to know, when you say high value men, is that money or just a person who just on their shit?
Isn't it like status, prestige?
It's a little bit of status. It's a little bit of everything.
No, I mean, in y'all opinion.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
A high value man, in my opinion, is...
I consider myself a high value man.
Yeah, you take care of yourself, you work.
I don't make shit. I'm just saying, I ain't rich. I ain't Jay-Z nobody, but I consider myself a high value man. Real shit. But I consider myself a high value man because I take care of my household and make sure I'm a provider.
Right.
But you got these women with these BBLs and shit. They want to motherfucking I'm just saying, the shit fucked up. Y'all need to deflate them asses and I don't know, do something different to have happiness.
Yeah.
Cause your happiness only gonna come for so long. Cause the ass is gonna deflate, and then you're gonna be in bad shape.
Once
literally,
deflate,
God damn it, you're gonna look like a piece of toast. God damn it,
it's like
crooked in the end part of the toast.
Cause what's the for a black man? What's the the average income?
Yeah, 45,000 somewhere in that range, and the white man's like 55,000 or something like that. So But when Kevin Samuels was saying it wasn't just the income, it was your social circle, your status, you know what I mean? Things of this nature, man. Like how it is that you present yourself as well. Yeah. So to the person that you're dating, man, like if they picked you, I hope they think you high value. You know what I mean? I really do. Whether you got whatever it is that you have, they chose you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So to them, you should be. Now, in the grand scheme of things, I think it should be a certain standard. The money you generate, the people in the circle that you with, all of that, if you on a global scale, it should be a certain thing. And that is a certain thing, like how Kevin Samuels was saying. But, man, your partner should be high value to you, though, I believe.
Yeah,
exactly.
I really do believe that.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that next time. Goddamn, we're going to get the Kick and Rob. High value shouldn't mean money. It should mean, God damn it, what's the word?
It should mean...
Overall, it should mean...
It's a lot
coming up together, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. That's if your man fuck with you and you fuck with him, y'all a high value couple.
I agree.
Fuck that goddamn high value man shit.
Mm-hmm. So treat each other right, y'all. That's what y'all do.
Yeah.
Please do.
But we gonna hit this kicking it with Rob. News with Renee, with the fabulous Renee right now.
The lovely Renee.
What up, though, y'all? I like that. So can you sing my intro every time?
Every time you do the news joint, man.
You don't have to sing it. Okay. Right, yeah. So listen, y'all. Okay, so this week I kind of this is what I saw that was interesting to me. So I don't know if y'all saw this story. It says that 10 people were hospitalized after a fire breaks out during a Spirit airline flight. So let me give y'all a little skinny on what happened. So it said that according to the First Coast News, the situation went down shortly after 4 p.m. on Wednesday, and it resulted in a Spirit airline flight 259 making an emergency landing in Jacksonville, Florida. It says that the combustion, which is believed to have been a battery fire, originated in the overhead bin, and it prompted smoke to swiftly fill the cabin. So thankfully there was a retired fireman on the flight, and so he jumped to action. The crew, they put they put some water, tried putting water on the fire. Another guy, he went and got a bucket. The fireman wound up reaching in and grabbing it out. Can you imagine? Listen, Spirit, y'all will be owing me. I'm talking about everybody. It's a fire on the plane.
Yeah. Flames on the plane. Flames on the plane.
That's some shit that happened. You don't even want to fly no more. That's some trauma right there. I don't know.
I'm traumatized.
I ain't never get on the plane.
I never
keep
fly
telling y'all that
Spirit.
shit all the time.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers think I'm bougie. I ain't flying Spirit ever again.
It's always something with Spirit, it seems like.
Always.
Spirit got
is.
some drama.
I went to the DR on Spirit. Like,
I did
never
too,
again.
dog.
Never again.
too, dog.
Never again. I'm like, I ain't never doing this again.
And it's crazy because they end up charging you so much little BS anyway. You might as well go ahead and fly something a little bit more comfortable and secure. You know what I'm saying? You might as well.
Yeah. People be like, I don't want to spend the money, man. It's your life, man.
It's your life, dog.
It's
Let's
dangerous
do it.
like that. That's why I don't get on them bitches.
It ain't dangerous.
Don't say that.
I don't get on.
Don't say
That's
that.
why I
It ain't
don't fuck
dangerous
with the
like
planes.
that.
God
You
damn
gonna
it, I'm
have to, man.
terrified
It's just
because of
always
that.
some bullshit. It's just always some bullshit with them, dog.
Yeah, I didn't flew Spirit a couple times. I ain't gonna lie. Like, United is better.
So what y'all think they gave them? Because they had to give their passengers something. There was a fire on the
Peanuts,
plane.
dog. They
I was
don't
about
give
to
me
say,
nothing,
man.
dog.
the
They
next
made me
time-
miss my flight and didn't give me another flight.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Spirit.
Spirit did
Coming in
that?
from DR.
Y'all better know
They
this
did
about
what?
y'all better
Yeah.
stop flying.
They held us up on the runway. 'Cause I'm flying
TSA.
international. I'm coming in from DR to Miami. So they held us on the when we landed in, they had us on the tarmac for like 2 hours. And the plane didn't have no air. So we just in that motherfucker hot. We in Miami in the middle of summer, in the summertime.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, so we was on there for 2 hours.
Bacon.
By the time I got to international customs or whatever, my flight had left.
Yeah.
They didn't give me another flight. I had to go get one with Delta.
Damn,
They didn't
paying
give me
all
nothing.
that.
Didn't give me a room, nothing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Damn, dog.
No type
What
of
is like-
voucher,
No credit.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Nothing.
that's right.
Spirit.
Damn,
That's
dog.
Spirit
That's
Airlines.
crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Y'all
So
probably
if you
already
do
know.
fly, don't fly Spirit.
Nah, y'all probably already know because I don't fly. So what I'm about to say, fuck Spirit Airlines. Evidently, it ain't good.
Right. So listen. All right. So listen, let's check out my second topic. So I don't know if y'all saw this yet, but there was a story about Michael B. Jordan went on to, he was being interviewed by L'Oreal on the red carpet. I don't know which, my stuff not coming up right. Oh, they was at some kind of event where she was interviewing him. So she had made a comment on their podcast or radio show prior to them meeting on the red carpet about not her saying it, but the other girl actually called him corny. And so L'Oreal went on to say that they used to beat him up. Like, they used to bully him. They used to talk about him. They used to tease him because he used to do headshots. He was, like, different.
They
and
put
so
that out there like that?
L'Oreal said it. If you pull it up, it's out there for you to
Damn,
see.
dog.
And she actually said that because they
Damn.
went to school together. And so when Michael B. Jordan actually saw her on the red carpet, he goes to say, the corny dude. Because she, to let her know,
called me
like,
corny,
remember
yeah.
you called me corny?
Yeah.
And so, she chuckled it off and she kind of played it off. But I don't know. What y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that he was wrong for actually,
Now,
cutting into her that
girl,
way?
what's her name?
Her name is L'Oreal.
What she do?
She's actually she's in entertainment. She's in radio. So she's in entertainment. So she has a podcast. She actually used to radio station here. What was the station on in the mornings? Was it on? It was on 105. Remember we had 98 and what's the other station, y'all? I can't.
107.5.
So remember when they came and they took over like the morning shows? Like we used to have Mason and then they took Mason out and then they would pop other people in. But she was on the show with, I don't know if you know their name, Head Crack.
Ricky Smiley.
Man. Remember they branched off from Ricky Smiley, if you remember that.
Okay.
So it was L'Oreal and the guy Head Crack and it was a couple other people.
Okay, I know
so
what you're talking about,
I
L'Oreal.
think that, just in the conversation, he came up and so L'Oreal was just being, how they do. And so he said what he said when he saw her.
She ain't had to tell the story from high school. Though,
Yeah,
but
real talk, man.
At the same time, I don't think he fazed by it. I think he just like, You know,
Yeah.
he wanted to clap back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I had no problem when he ain't go off on her. Like, I mean,
Because
is it
why
a
would
big
you
deal?
bring that?
Why?
Because I kind of felt like, you know, all of these years have passed. If you did do that to him, why would you say that on air? You know, like to
That's
me,
crazy.
you trying to be funny
Yeah.
or, you know, I mean, I get everybody do things for clicks and likes, you know, because, you know, we all, you know, in this world.
That's why I'm trying to get my brain around.
But I think that's kind of foul. You taking stuff a little far because you actually was clowning him even in that moment. And you know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
you still being the same person you was in high school. Like, we used to do this to him and we, like, why
That's
you bringing that
crazy.
up now? And y'all do like kiki. So yeah, I didn't like it. I thought it was in a little poor taste. But, you know, she
So
could've-
she did that, in my opinion, because she hating.
Yeah.
They both probably came up in the same. Well, obviously, they grew up together.
Yeah.
He done blew up to be this mega superstar actor. She on the radio. I ain't knocking it, but that was some bullshit. Like, that's crazy to me. That might be another reason for what we finna talk about, of them trying to do what we about to talk about next.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're trying to belittle the man while he had a high point.
Yeah.
Didn't Creed just come out?
Yeah. Creed
I'm gonna
3
see that
just
shit
came
tomorrow,
out.
for
yes,
real.
sir. I'm gonna tell my
It
dad
came
to
out
see that.
already?
Yeah,
It came out
this
yesterday,
weekend.
I believe.
Oh, okay. I gotta
So I'm
see
gonna go
it.
try
Okay.
to see it. So
Yeah.
at his high point, you tried to
Break them down.
shine some darkness on him.
For some likes, though.
When your
Yeah,
ass probably
yeah,
was
for
ugly.
likes.
Let's see some pictures of you. What's her name?
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal. I ain't want to get it wrong. Let's see some pictures of you when you was a kid.
Back
You
then they
probably had
didn't want
pig-
me. Now I'm
Yeah,
hot. They all on me.
everybody
Yeah,
was
that's
so.
it,
man.
You probably got.
That's what it is.
Excuse me. You probably got the pigtails. Your mama couldn't afford it. Your parents couldn't afford it. Clothes, because it happened to me.
Yeah, dog.
And I'm
That's a
still
lot of
ugly,
us.
but just with a little pizzazz to it. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. Don't knock nobody for that shit.
Yeah, that's
For that
crazy,
hustle.
man.
Yeah.
Man, it's a sports writer. I would never say this man's name, man, that I went to school with. They got bullied and shit like that, man. Had love for this dude, and it was the last period, man. I used to tell him sometimes I played football, and some of the guys would do some crazy things, man. Like, bro, you might want to go ahead and dip up out of class a little bit early. He's a famous sport writer. I mean, I'm being honest, though, dog. You know what I'm saying? I would never sit there and, you know what I'm saying, that's some... Hey, man, you know, this nigga used to get... What the fuck is that?
Right.
That's crazy to me, dog.
Right.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
You
People
know what I'm
do stuff
saying?
for likes, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
So we gotta do better, people. We
We
shouldn't
got
just
to do
do
gotta
anything for likes, y'all. So let's
we
do
gotta
better.
uplift each
Yeah.
other, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog.
Can't bring up
I
some
stopped
shit.
trying to get attention all the time. Well, that's all that was.
We gotta
And
stay
like
on
I say,
code with us,
yeah,
man, as a people,
sure.
man. Serious.
Yeah.
Serious. Not just for no damn likes,
Yeah.
man. For real.
Man, that's why this podcast, you know what I'm saying, I try to, you know, you may see me bring people on here from the community here in Metro Detroit who got businesses and doing something to come on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm on.
Yeah,
That's all I'm on. Trying to help my community.
that's right.
So, whatever.
Real
We're going to
talk.
take a break, hit this next topic, man. We'll be right back. Peace. Yo, we back. We took a little break, God damn it. We're going to hit this last topic up. And this question is, are men, or is it bad that men are becoming effeminate? Meaning, you got men out here who care more about their nails, care more about their hair, care more about showing skin when they dress than the women do, in my opinion. I'm just saying. I see it all the time.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? Men want to bun their hair up. What happened to the niggas with the calluses on their hands who working and shit like that and
I
making
got
shit?
'em, boy.
You know what I'm saying? We don't see that no more.
Yeah.
It's like men are becoming in the competition with the women's fashion.
Yeah.
Why is this happening? What's
Damn,
happening?
across the board. So even like the so-called thug motherfuckers be on that type groove. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, we do have an agenda that is being pushed as well too, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Definitely is. You know, we got a lot of different things, especially in our communities, man. You know, that divide we was talking about before with the fathers not being in the home. You know, I mean, dude, I honestly believe that, anomalies exist, man, but the exception never makes the rule. You got some women that do raise good men, but you have a lot of effeminate boys because they're around that feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? On top of this agenda that's being pushed, man, it's a bad look for young boys a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you
Straight
see this
up.
type of stuff, Renee?
I do, because we were talking about it earlier, the nail polish. I've been seeing that, like men with their nails polished, not a clear coat. I'm talking about they got a color on it, and they're saying they're not.
And they not got
Yeah,
you know, them
yeah,
gothic
yeah.
motherfuckers.
And they're saying they like women too. So they're saying but this is something that they like to do. So
You have seen, I'm sorry. You've seen, now I ain't seen this part. I done
What?
seen, like, I went to Dollar General the other day and I saw, a gothic Caucasian, black lipstick.
Oh,
I
yeah.
expect that from them evil
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
But I have never seen no black man,
They get
except,
into-
I seen some entertainers with it to see,
Hollywood.
But
yeah.
I ain't seen nobody on the street like that. You have?
Right. With nails polish, yeah, I've seen a man.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
How old do you think he was?
Probably about mid-20s, something
Mid-20s.
like that. Late 20s or something.
Yeah, I think kind of like the generation after us a little bit. And like you said, how the man was not like, they took the black men out the house and stuff like that. And the culture, the music, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like, it's hard to be biased with it, right? Because I'm a guy, I'm like, man, do what you want, you know what I mean? And that's you reflecting how you want to be and how you portray yourself. But also, I know that they're following something that I wasn't following.
Right.
So to me, I feel like something was missing. You feel me? But I feel like you should be able to express yourself. Like everybody can dress how they want to dress and do what they want to do. But I think if you're doing it because that's what you want to do, or you doing it to be a follower,
Right.
that's where I'll be like, okay, we gotta dial this one back.
We got to dial that back.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
see,
saying?
I was about to say it's the trend shit.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
nothing wrong with being well groomed. I don't see nothing wrong with
at
that
all.
No.
at all.
Nothing at all, man.
But this fashion shit is getting out of hand.
Like the man purses. Now that thing that I was so
ridiculous.
confused about that when I would see guys, and like you said, they street. They not for no games. Run up on them if you want to, but they got that bag.
Yeah, I got a gun in this purse. I got a gun in this purse. nigga.
Or they call it a merce, a man purse,
That's
a
what
merce or some shit like
it's
that.
a
Yeah.
merce, yeah.
It's freaking
yeah.
crazy.
That is crazy.
That's
Somebody
crazy.
asked me if I wanted that for my birthday. No, just give me a wallet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'll take a wallet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's just
saying.
not, but it ain't my style. But I know
Yeah.
the guys that wear that, and it ain't for me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I don't want to
Yeah.
say that they trying to be a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just think the lines is blurry now. Like we used to have the lines in place. Like, oh, you wear that, you kind of look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think now is it acceptable?
Watch
now?
this though. Besides
What you gonna
Renee, because I'm assuming she don't look it, but they probably do that shit because most women
Except
find the shit attractive.
No, we don't. No, I was just about to say that. We don't. We laugh. We think we like, y'all look crazy. Like that looks, why do you have a purse? And if it's cuter than mine, I have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, your bag is really, really nice. No, we don't like it.
So that's
I'm
what it
like
is?
my circle of women, we don't like it. I don't
just
know, but
assumed
I'm
that.
sure there is some like a population of young ladies that like it, but not my group.
man.
We don't like that.
So these niggas with these skinny jeans and these
we don't
purses,
like these skinny jeans. They're tighter than ours. Like, so you taking all the cute jeans. as
So
well.
who y'all
You know what I'm
fucking?
saying? Like,
Who y'all fucking did, nigga? Because the girls don't like y'all.
we don't like that.
So where y'all get some pussy from?
But nah, see, the different
Boy.
generation. See, even like
I
my
ain't-
man's.
It's a different
It's
generation.
a different generation.
Like
Like
my
her
man's-
daughter probably like it. Like if she had
Probably
her
love
daughter,
that
like,
Because
what, how
her
your daughter
boyfriend,
feel?
he wear his pants a little tighter.
Yeah.
They're not tight as I've
Right.
seen them, but they're tighter. So yeah, they think it's cute. But
That's what they into.
That's what they.
I mean, I
into.
ain't trying to get into that type of shit, like the fruit booty shit. I'm
No,
just
that's
saying.
not.
Yeah, I ain't saying that. I'm just
No.
wondering, like, so it is some women who like it, right?
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
That's what I'm
generation that's
saying.
coming up, like the younger generation, even like my man's Young Thug, he's on trial right now, man. You remember he was wearing dresses and all kinds
Nah,
of shit,
yeah,
man.
And
type
wasn't
of shit.
Uzi wearing dresses too?
Uzi
Yeah,
Vert, all of them.
yeah.
And a lot of these entertainers are wearing very tight clothing and stuff, even though those styles they're not of our culture. They actually come from London and gay designers. And a lot of our artists take them on, but our people take that like, oh, this is the new style, I'm with that. And that's where you talk about like that trend thing. You got to have some type of mind of your own. Some shit I'm not following.
Yeah.
Bottom line, I'm just not with that.
Right.
As a man, I'm just not with that.
Yeah.
But if you don't have some type of man teaching you, like, hey, dog, this is not man type shit.
Right.
Because in our history, skirts have always been worn by women.
Women.
Right.
You know, so they
Or
see
Celtic
a man
warriors.
where
That's not our thing.
Yeah.
That's not
and
us.
if it's a culture thing, okay, that's different. We
Yeah.
understand that.
Right.
But however, no, as to just, set a trend or be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
nah.
I think every generation go through that. Like our generation, like my parents were like, "Why your pants so baggy?" You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like they
right.
come from wearing tuxedos to school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like they
right.
Not the touch.
and they, bell bottoms and
Always
stuff like
in
that.
those
Flooding.
suits.
Yeah, they had.
You gotta
They was
be
wearing
going to
Yeah.
school.
flooding pants and you
Yeah.
know what I mean. They was into that.
Yeah.
Just switch that shit up quick.
our
But we
shit
don't
was
wear
like-
baggy no more.
We gonna wear it baggy, and now they're doing their own style where they want to wear it tight. and
But
wanna
like the
wear
bell
baggy.
bottoms was a type thing that the men were wearing it back in the day. Is it like a reoccurrence of a past culture type thing,
Right.
or what's going on? Like
Right.
with ours though, like, and I'm not making no excuses. That sagging thing, and we had baggier clothes, and we're trying to be more dominant men.
Mhm.
You know, like the culture now, it's just like when you see these boys, even like the mannerisms, the facial, just the look that they have, it's just like feminine. Like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
It gives a lot of.
Dog, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you got that look like man, if I had that look back in the day, I'm getting beat the fuck up
Right.
every day, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can't be mad at that because it kept you in check as a man or a
Right.
young man, a young male trying
Right.
to be a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And I don't feel like that's in play today. Today, if you say something about it, you gay bashing or you know what I'm saying, you're whatever phobic.
Just
Yeah,
own
they
it.
turn it
and
into
that's-
something else.
Yeah,
It's not-
and it's not. That's
Yeah.
not
Because
cool.
even though like we had our style, when we were coming up, but I couldn't wear certain things that my mother didn't approve of. So
Right,
I
though.
think too, like sometimes,
Right.
well, as far as the teenagers that's wearing like the tight fitted pants, like the parents are buying it. So if you don't want to see them in it, you wouldn't buy it.
Right,
But
right.
if they're getting
So-
it whatever they want to wear.
People getting jobs with this type of shit on.
I mean, you see,
Back then you go to job interview. Let me get a suit.
Yeah.
on. Now you go on that motherfucker with some skinny jeans on.
I mean, you see the people that we work with. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine?
But
People don't even dress up
Yeah.
for a job interview
Nah.
anymore, do they?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I-
For certain,
Yeah, because
maybe
I always
certain
told my
certain
daughter,
things.
and she and in the last couple jobs she had, she didn't dress. She getting a little bit older, so she don't listen. Well, she do listen, but they try to do their own thing. And I saw her one day. I said, "That's what you wore on the interview? Who
And
taught
got
you
the
that? 'Cause
job?
I didn't."
And
But she
got
got,
it.
but she did get
Yeah.
it. But I didn't teach you that. But to me,
Yeah.
you were supposed to dress. You supposed to dress
Dress
to
you damn right.
impress.
Yeah.
Look the part. Don't go in
Yeah.
there with just
so it's
jeans
a disconnect
on.
with the different generation because
Yeah.
you feel like that, I feel like that, but they feel like.
What
hey,
about the
man,
CEOs of these companies? Anytime, I feel like this. Anytime, men, when you got on them pants and you about to get you some, and your ass on, I wish I could stand up and you got to get all
You gotta do
this
like,
shit too.
yeah.
That ain't cool, brother.
Yeah, man. Brother.
That ain't cool.
What did
Man.
he do? How did he?
They do like how you-
gotta
yeah,
be
yeah.
able to
They
get
gotta-
your leg up
Shimmy
out
out
that
that
man.
man.
Shimmy
That's
in,
what you want to see
shimmy
your
out.
girl
Yeah,
do,
you wanna
man.
see
You know what I'm
your
saying?
girl.
Hold on, baby.
You gotta
Give
be
me
like,
Hey, how you fit all that ass in them jeans? You know what I'm saying? You doing
Man,
the
we
same
gonna get your
shit.
pussy ass out of here.
Man.
That ain't cool, dog.
That is not cool,
That ain't
fellas. It ain't cool.
Just think about
Yeah.
that. Just imagine what I just said.
Oh no.
You about to get they probably don't give a fuck. These
But
niggas.
bro,
you gotta
I mean,
say.
you made a good point about these designers now. Like they're wearing all like the Amiri jeans and all that. But you know,
Yeah.
but all them jeans they run small.
Yeah.
They
So
run
if
small.
you're gonna buy those jeans, they're gonna be tight.
Yeah.
But people are wanting to be in the trend so much they don't give a fuck how skinny they are. I got the Amiris on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like people
You ain't
we
running
don't
nowhere in them
Yeah,
bitches.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
One of them producers, he
Nah.
was like, I'm trying to lose weight so I can buy some Amiri jeans.
It's crazy,
Oh,
dog.
wow.
Like a fat rapper dude. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He trying to lose weight just so he can buy
Just
some
so he
Amiri.
can get the
That's
jeans.
crazy.
You know what
dog.
I'm saying? So we gotta look at like what we doing here.
What are we
people? Like,
doing?
what are we doing?
We shooting ourselves in the foot, man, because we'll buy that and make it popular, not realizing, man, like, we got our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Our culture is definitely a little bit different than theirs. They accept that type of thing. That was not our thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And because we make things popular, we got to dig into our own culture, man, and make what it is that is us popular. And the rest of the world will follow.
Right.
As they follow when we get
Right.
behind
They
bullshit.
always
You know what I
do.
mean?
Yeah, they
They
follow.
always
They
do. Like the
always
Bible
do.
say, we are the salt of the earth. If the salt loses its flavor, what good is it for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, we got to
Told y'all
preserve
Robert
that.
Smart, goddamn, he know
This
everything.
dude here,
But
man.
look, shit, man. Hey, look, I appreciate both of y'all coming on. the
Oh, yeah,
platform.
most
I
definitely.
appreciate this, man.
Drew be well, goddamn it, he ain't doing
Man,
too
what
good,
up,
but
Drew?
he'll be
Drew,
back.
what up, bruh?
Back.
Yeah.
Get back.
We here at Every Media Studios located here in Royal Oak.
You did.
Y'all fuck with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Video, what's the voice recording, photography, whatever. My man Dean will take care of you.
Right.
We finna get the fuck out of here, man. Till next time, man. Check out Other Men coming up. We out. Peace.
Peace.
You did.
Yeah. Goddamn it.
Like.
Kicking it with Rob. God damn it. What's the BBL?